I went for a walk this morning as usual. The season is shifting towards summer, but the air is still cool in the morning. The breeze felt so good, cooling my skin. The sun was still low, casting a golden hue that made the leaves shine. Flowers cast shadows on the wall, contrasting with the illuminated sections. The gentle movement of the shadows of leaves and flowers in the wind made the scene even more beautiful. I observed all this, captivated by the sight. This is beauty, I thought. It was truly beautiful. In such moments, I can simply pass by and continue walking, or I can stop and just look at it. Or I can take out my camera, my smartphone, and take a photo or video. I especially like to capture video when it's windy, because the sight of leaves moving always evokes something in me. Something so beautiful, it captivates my heart. It makes me wonder why, when we see something beautiful, we feel compelled to capture it. I used to just pass by, believing that such moments couldn't truly be captured. The atmosphere of the present moment, the moving leaves in the wind, the immediate experience felt impossible to replicate in a video. Seeing someone else's video couldn't replace the direct feeling of being there. So I would just pass by. But these days, I do capture these moments. I might make videos later set to piano music I play. Why do I do that? I think it's partly because I'm influenced by my husband, but recently I've discovered another reason. While the moment itself cannot be perfectly reproduced, it's unique and fleeting. In that limited, unique moment, I experience a kind of self-forgetting. This self-forgetting creates a sense of space. It exists when I am just looking at the sight, but also when I am immersed in capturing the scene. It seems like in the moment I can forget myself and allow that space to open up, there is some kind of lightness, airiness, and rest. And I think this rest is different from what I used to call rest. When I was still living a very busy life, rest might have been something scheduled to provide a break from my busy life. In that mode, I couldn't experience this true rest. The true meaning of rest comes when there is no agenda. I just walk because I walk. And because I don't have any purpose or agenda, I simply look at the trees and then I'm captivated by the beauty of nature. Technically, taking out my smartphone to capture a video or photo is an action that makes me busy, so there's a boundary that isn't always clear. When am I simply indulging in beauty, and when am I already trying to produce something? But if I don't think, oh, I should take a photo, or I will use this later, when those thoughts are absent, there are moments when, for no particular reason, without really thinking why, I feel I can't just keep this beauty to myself. Very naturally, my hand reaches for my pocket and takes out my smartphone. And then, as I capture the image or video, I'm struck again by the beauty of what's appearing on the screen, even as I'm taking it. The pattern I see in all this is that when there is no agenda and no purpose, there is rest. And even the action of doing something in that state can also be rest. So these days, sometimes I just walk and tell myself, today I will not try to take photos or videos. It's okay not to produce anything. It's just one day. If I need to, I can do it tomorrow. And then I start to walk, and sometimes I really don't take any photos. But other times, as I said, the beauty of nature is just too compelling, and I automatically reach for my phone and take a photo or video. And then that action, that whole experience, becomes rest. It's not something I can easily explain to others. It's a very tricky area because language, the tool we use to convey messages, is primarily the domain of the mind, which processes, produces, analyzes cause and effect, benefits and profits, all these mental activities. But true rest occurs when the mind allows space to emerge, rather than filling it with its own activity. When I start to talk about it, or if I were listening to someone else talk about it, we are engaging our minds, so it's not the same. One can only know what true rest is through direct experience. And even then, it may take time to recognize what it really is, because we are so used to living in our minds through their processes. But true rest, which brings a sense of renewal, can be there when the mind becomes dormant.